welcome to our YouTube channel. This is episode, I don't know, 15. Is it 15? 16. This is episode 16. Thank you, director lady. Director lady. Today's episode is about drugs. All right, we will 1-5. So I was right. Okay, so okay, guys, welcome episode 15.
Yeah. You didn't send us to Kenya. You didn't send us money.
Yeah, guys, come on.
That's
guys.
why we don't have money to buy a mixer.
Guys, listen, I saw some of these episodes being watched by like 30 people. Guys, that's your few.
Do better.
You can't put my 100
We're
bula.
spreading awareness.
Guys, come
That's
on.
$3,000, you know.
Yeah, if you just put my 100 bula. Every episode, if we get my 100 bula from 30 people, that's $3,000. We could be in Kenya tomorrow. Right now, we'd be sitting on 30K, dog.
Seeking more information.
And some change.
Yeah.
And
so
we
to come back and
because we're doing this for you guys. If we get to go to Kenya, we get to explore, then we'll come back with news for you guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And right now we want to do an expedition to Colombia because today's episode is about drugs.
Yeah.
Not that Colombia is known for drugs, but we just want to go there and see
For ourselves.
if things are as bad as they are on TV. But yes, guys, today's episode is about drugs. We're going to talk about where drugs came from, how long have drugs existed on this earth, and why do people do them, which drugs are dealt in Gaborone. Because I personally met with a drug dealer. I had a good conversation with him. I tried to convince him to come to the podcast. He ditched me like 3 times. We were going to blur his face and I was going to interview him. But because that couldn't happen, Dr. Mayamba was going to be asking me them questions. So I'm going to be the drug dealer / drug user. And this is with quotes, Mom. And I'm going to have all the answers. Hopefully I'll have all the answers about it. So let's go. Hit me.
Tell us about drugs, bro. Like when did this term drug come about?
All right.
It's been there since like Genesis.
Right. 5,000 years ago.
5,000?
Yes. Was the first known recorded drug use. 5,000 plus years ago, guess what drug people used in India and in China?
Marijuana?
Cannabis. Yes.
Fair.
Cannabis. It was used for rituals, it was used for medications, and it was also used for
Zen.
relaxation.
Um,
That's right. Namaste.
Which brings me to the quote.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to attribute who said it. I'm going to paraphrase the quote. I'm going to butcher it, but the difference between medicine and poison is the dose.
You know what?
By Laura Huxley.
You cooked by that.
She was born in 1911, died 2007.
Yeah.
96 years old.
Wow.
I would like to believe that she led. I mean, from the best that we know, she wasn't an avid drug user, hence she lived long.
Right.
But my question is, we need to then, like, let's delineate.
Where we draw the line.
Yeah, because like there's, I mean, pharmacists are pretty much drug dealers.
Do you know what it is?
Legal ones.
Brother, when you said your quote, I was like, we're going to get so cooked by pharmacists again. Because I thought you were going to be like,
no,
the quote is saying
I've got
about...
a huge love for the pharmacy team. We were misunderstood. We were on their team.
Honestly,
like, we still are.
We love them people. Yeah. Like, our pharmacists are the best. We literally are friends with them. I had lunch with ours today at the clinic. Yeah, great girl.
You didn't hit me up.
No. She had lunch with me.
Yeah, be your own.
It really be your own, you know. But okay, next time I'll hit you up. But yes,
5,000 years.
Yeah, 5,000 years. Opium was dealt in Mesopotamia. I know, it's like the most ancient civilization. That's what 3,400 BC. Yeah, they was using opium there. And you know what they called it? The joy plant.
Which is something we need to tackle today because, like, in the right amounts, certain things. I mean, I know cannabis has been used for like things like depression, dealing with cancer. Yeah, it does have medicinal use.
Right.
But then we need to again like draw the line at abuse and misuse, for lack of a better term.
Right.
Because something can be beneficial for you or then become harmful.
Yeah, exactly.
So my thing with drugs, yay or nay?
Was there an equal sign? Like a Do you know that wiggly equal sign that
Yeah,
they give when
yeah.
you're like in between? Because okay, look, take drugs like cocoa for example, the one that they used to make coke. The ancient peoples used to chew on the leaves for stamina. And like stamina when you're going like hunting in high altitudes, right? You're going hunting for animals, okay? And then they'll chew on it like this and then chase a kudu, catch it. Do you know what I mean? Like they've got energy now, and then they could eat it up. You see, like this is a good use of cocoa leaves, right? Coca leaves, right? And then there's other uses where people use it to dance in the club all night.
So stamina still just what you're using it for.
Yeah, but I mean, like, no. Do you know that? I think back in like the 1500s or something, even like you seen that movie with the psychiatrist, the famous psychiatrist, Nietzsche. I think it was Friedrich Nietzsche or Freud. It was
Sigmund.
Freud. Yeah, Sigmund Freud.
Series, I think. Yeah?
It's a series, yeah, where he keeps like using coke.
Yeah.
The whole time, because it was legal at that time. Like he'd be using it to boost himself up, and then like go and study and things like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was proper legal. He was like taking some coke. Imagine us before the episode. And they were like, you know.
God forbid, we do not condone drugs.
No, we don't condone drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, guys, don't do drugs. They're bad for you. They're all over
which one?
Kabaroni.
So, I mean, we've talked cannabis,
Right.
opium,
Yeah.
and cocaine.
Yeah.
Let's not bring it back home to like bots.
Okay.
What's here that we need to stay away from? You need to tell your kids not to do.
Right. So in the market,
In the market. My man, you proper interviewed this guy, didn't you?
I did. In the market right now, there is weed. So we've got two types of weed. There's indica and there's another one. The producer just said sativa, by the way, not me. Yes. There's indica and sativa, and then there's like a mixed
Is there
hybrid.
a difference aside from the spelling?
Apparently, it's a different high that you get from both of them.
I think one of them makes you happy, then one of them makes you mellow.
Like a good mellow, a good
I think
high.
sativa makes you happy, right, producer?
Right. Producer with the information.
He says yes. Sativa apparently makes you happy. Open to correction.
And then the other one makes you kind of like chill. Right. And then there's a hybrid where like it's a mix of the two. And then there's some people that do like greenhouse weed and things like that. Yeah, they grow it nicely in a greenhouse, and then it's like apparently retains the
lighting,
strength.
irrigation,
with lighting,
water.
irrigation, everything. Yeah, they do that. There's lots of drugs in Gaborone, man. It's so sad. When I was talking, when you're talking to somebody, you're so excited at first, and then you realize how terrible the situation is, because then it's like we're not better than Joburg. We've got Nyaupe. We've got crystal meth. People are doing cocaine. Yeah. People are doing cocaine, and people are also doing crack. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who's the guy
apparently there's a difference between cat and cocaine. I thought it was the same thing, to be fair.
There's one of them with baking powder. The producer looks like he has something to say there. So John, tell us which one's got the baking powder. So baking soda, is it baking soda? So basically, yes, just generally there's a lot of drugs in the streets of Gaborone. Which was shocking, by the way. And you know what interesting thing I heard? So the drug guy that I talked to, he was like, do you know who he supplies like the weed to sell to the kids at schools?
They're selling to kids?
Yeah. Do you know who his suppliers are? Like who he plugs with the bags?
The combi guys?
No.
Teachers?
The ladies that are selling the chappies outside? Yes. Those mamas are the ones that then retail the product, the produce.
Or you know how much, I've probably might amount to like 100 pula.
Yeah.
Because I tip like $1 when I see the aunties.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, Copa Reboost, which you shouldn't drink.
Yeah.
For like $10. I'm like, okay, here's 1 pula, thank you.
Yeah. Or like
doing
drugs.
drugs.
They're
selling drugs.
Yeah, but there's some of them are distributing drugs. Obviously, it's not all of them. I don't want to say, like, because somebody's going to be like, oh, my auntie sells sweets. Are you saying she does drugs? I don't know your auntie, bruv. But, like, the guy that I talked to said he gives drugs to them people and they sell drugs to the kids in junior schools. So that was a scary fact, by the way, but interesting nevertheless. Yeah.
I'm very pleasantly confused because drugs are not good for you, mate. Like, don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Regardless of how good it makes you feel, don't do it. Because you then run the risk of just, you know what it is. I alluded to running a marathon, which, by the way, I will be doing next year. Yes, Dr.
Bro,
Mayamba
you're
has
doing
said
so
it
much, dog. Last episode,
Dr.
you was writing a book.
Yeah, music and thing and podcasting too.
Right.
But I used to judge. I still do judge people that run because why are you waking up and chasing air? Like what's wrong in life? Mate, like at 4 a.m., yeah, I'm trying to summarize my dreams.
Up early.
I'm trying to summarize my dreams, and you're up there with like matching top, shorts, and shoes. And running shoes are not cheap, mate.
Really?
They're not. No.
You don't run in your ordinary shoes.
My thing is, I'm pro exercise. Walk, jog maybe. Running 21 Ks, unless you're an athlete or like there's like a promotional financial benefit behind. Why are you chasing air?
Mate, so you're going to run the proper full marathon?
Yeah, my plan is I'm going to start at 3 Ks, then do 5, then do 10, 21. Then I want to compete at comrades. I think they do like they do 90 Ks.
These videos stay online forever.
I know. Next year, this time, out of come in the outfit as well, matching pink, blue, and green as a non-job man to show you guys that I ran the item, and I'll have video proof. Yeah,
dog. You know what? I'm so happy for you because then I'm coming to Durban as well, but I'm not gonna run. But like I'm gonna be at the finish line, like my boy.
Yeah, support system.
Yeah.
So my thing is like it's with marathons as well. Like I've never ran a day in my life to say 3Ks for example.
Yeah.
I don't know when my muscles are gonna give in. Nobody does, right? Unless you've done the proper training. And that's my issue with drugs is, okay, sure, you feel good, but you don't know when the line to OD or overdose is. And we lose so many people because of that. I understand that, yeah, sure, there might be benefits, visions, spiritual insights and all of that. But again, back to Laura Huxley's quote, right? The difference between poison and medicine is the dose. When we tell you take 2 Panados 3 times a day, it's because we're not telling you to take 30 of them because that's harmful.
Yeah.
I don't know when my muscles are going to give in. Is it probably like 1 kilometer, but like, is it 5? Is it 10? Is it 21? You see people passing out and collapsing. And that's my biggest issue with drugs is don't do it because you don't know when your body is going to reach threshold.
Yeah. And I think this is a good moment to tie in because when I was asking him, like, what's the worst thing that you've seen with, like...
Also, while you're saying that, what does he specialize in?
He's so we were actually talking about this with one of the producers, and she was saying, is he rich? And I was like, he's doing quite well for himself, right? And then she was like, what are his sources of income? So I was like, he's doing a bunch of drugs. Like, he's got a lot of things that he's selling, so that's why he's got like multiple streams of income. But yeah, I don't think he's got like any specialty. But I think like anybody in Gaborone, I think the most that sells is marijuana. So I'm assuming that's what everybody's specialty is. But what I did then is like I compiled a list of worst that could happen with each drug. Okay, worst that could happen with each drug. All right, so we're going to go through them one by one. We'll start off with the ones that are very popular in this city, in this country, and then we'll just move on from there. Cannabis. What do you think is the worst that could happen with weed?
I don't know. You pass out.
Pass out, right? The worst that could happen with weed is psychosis. Induced psychosis. So there's people that are vulnerable and could be schizophrenic. So you could tip them to the edge and it could be a point of no return. So you could trigger that.
Permanently?
Yes. You could trigger a permanent schizophrenia. They'll be like, have to get on medications. They could also have permanent cognitive impairment if they're started early as kids. So you
like
could
the footballers training from 6 years old.
Exactly. Shout out to last episode, right? And then we've also got cocaine. There's a good amount of cocaine. What do you think is the worst that could happen with cocaine?
I don't know. I'm gonna wing it and say the same thing. Like
psychosis.
Yeah.
Right. So yes, psychosis with paranoia is very popular with cocaine, right? But a more likely thing is cardiac arrest with cocaine.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I think he's told me a story about how one guy was like going crazy, Like 1 week, he was like, deliver this, right? So he takes so much coke, and on the Saturday, he started delivering to him on Monday. On the Saturday of it, the guy was in GPH, cardiac arrest.
You know, my thing
and
is,
he's
bro,
like 25. Like,
the body is like 75% water.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm always saying, like, drink water. Is the only thing that you need.
Yeah.
This thing where you need to, like, cook things and, like, light it and bake it and
them
inject
and things. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Shame, man.
Yeah. Also, despite what people say, right, there's actually a rapid progression to addiction with coke, just like how there is with heroin. Right. Okay. Next, there's heroin as well in Gaborone. What do you think?
In Gabs.
Yeah. What do you?
Inject.
Yeah. Heroin. What do you think is the worst case?
Cardiac arrest.
Cardiac arrest. So because it's an opioid.
Is it?
Huh?
Is it the answer?
Not really. No. It's respiratory depression, right? Because it's an opioid.
Yeah.
So just like morphine,
Like,
you'd want to
respiratory.
Respiratory.
I have a story
support.
about that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Share.
I had a patient that the things we see, brother. So I'm about to go for lunch,
Right.
Because I'm a human being too.
Yeah.
I'm
You
literally
eat.
walking
Yeah.
out the room. There's a car parked, and they're like, "Doc, we need you." I don't know these people. I was wearing scrubs that day, unfortunately, and like, "We need you." I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "No, there's someone in the back seat." I'm like, "What's wrong?" "No, he's been sleeping for like days." I'm like, "Calm." So I go in there and I'm like, I'm trying to talk to him. "Yo, what's your name?" I'm trying to get him to see if he's responsive. I'm like, "Okay, what happened?" Because history is important, right? I'm like, "What happened?" "No." And then on top of that, because observation is key, he has like drool marks like running down the side. Weird enough, it was going up to his eyes as well. So I'm like, "Did he vomit?" Because I'm worried about like aspiration, pneumonia, yada, yada, yada. And they're like, "No, he had, what did he have? He had macaroni, beef stew, and cabbage at 4 p.m. That's the last time we saw him. Then he went out with a friend, and here we are." I'm like, that's not a lot to work with, because I need to know, is this a stimulant or a depressant? What are we trying to do?
With,
Check pulse, he's good. He's breathing. He's communicating. Doesn't know where he is. Doesn't know what his name is, yeah? So we get a wheelchair, get him inside. Then they call out his friend that he was with. Turns out his friend is at another clinic dealing with the same thing. So these brothers went and bought Benylin codeine. And a mango orange juice.
Right.
I don't know what the specifics were. Yeah, and they drank the whole thing.
How old are they?
How old are they? He's 21. So I'm asking, like, is he known to
drugs, like
to drink?
Does he smoke?
No, nothing. It was his first time. He just decided, let's go have
syrup.
Yeah, let's go have syrup. Let's go have lean with orange juice. That's mango tasty. I put 2 liters of water in him and sugar. Eventually, he came back to life. I think it's one of those few moments where you get to treat somebody and then see the benefit.
Right.
But when he came back, every time he like would become lucid and look up, he's like, "Where am I?" And I was telling him, "Mate, like, might as well, just pass by the doctor and ask, like, okay,
what's going on?
Me and my friends are planning on doing this. Do you think it's advisory? And I'll send you the link to this episode to tell you don't do drugs.
Oh, man.
Regardless of how side producer asked you about streams of income and finances, it's not a good way to make money.
Yeah,
don't do it.
Straight.
That's another one that's rampant. If it's not marijuana, I know I've dealt with a lot of codeine issues and meth, cocaine, heroin. Never, to be fair. I didn't even know that was a thing here.
Yeah, no, that's actually after I had that with him today in the morning. I was asking the nurse to order naloxone at the clinic because I was like, God forbid we have such an emergency. There's respiratory depression, and I have to like proper resuscitate him. The only thing I'm giving is an antidote. Sorry, naloxone is an antidote to opioids that we usually give in the clinic. But yeah, I was like, order that, please. Like I was so scared from that. And then, okay, let's do the last one because we don't, there's ecstasy and stuff, but then like it's too expensive and not a lot of people can afford it. So we're not going to get into that one.
There's no money
there's no money. Glue,
Doctors don't have money as
Glue,
well.
gasoline, and nitrous oxide. Worst that could happen. Go on, give me.
Wait, glue like
People
I
sniff
could go
glue,
to
bro.
Pep and
Yeah.
and sniff
Yeah,
it.
and get high.
Start the conversation, mate. Talk to somebody. Imagine walking to Pep as a grown man saying I'm about to cover books.
Bro.
I'm not doing a science project. Knowing full and well, as soon as I get to the car.
You're emptying it in, dog, and just like, oh, you know how mad that is.
Glue.
But yeah, okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Cognitive decline. That's the worst that could happen there. Yeah, cognitive decline. Like, as the more you sniff, the worse your brain gets fried. Basically, you're literally becoming dumber, and dumber. It's the same. It's the same with. It's the same with meth. It's the same with meth. Except meth is like weed in the sense that it can also induce psychosis. It's like, and you know what's mad about that psychosis is that you don't know if it's you. Okay, so it could be that one day that you smoke a little too much, or like you eat a bit of a higher dose than usual, and it's gonna click. You're gonna get el click. Hey, you're gonna get el click. Once el click hits, it's a point of no return. So I'm warning you guys now. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
You're not missing out on anything.
You're not missing out on anything. Yeah, you're not missing out on anything, so don't do it. But yeah, that's it. That's it for the episode, guys. That's a lot of the information that I got from the drugs. If you guys have further information, write it in the comments. We will hit you up.
Yeah, and ask further so that we can, get
Ask
the
further
drug
so we
dealer
can get
anonymously
there.
to
Yeah,
to
we
be
can
on the
actually
pod.
we could actually bring that drug
And
dealer
because it's very
to
interesting.
record.
I didn't. Again, because we try and make this as impromptu as possible, so we have genuine conversations.
Right.
I didn't know things like meth
And things I hear.
and heroin and glue.
Yeah, and glue. Glue.
Yeah,
Glue's
it's
been since high school.
No, mate, you know what it is? The next time I see somebody buying
But
glue,
you're gonna be questioning their motive.
I'll look at them like, what's going on? Like,
I know what you are.
I know what you are is wild. But yeah, man, thank you for listening and tuning in.
Shout out.
For me,
guys.
drink water, mind your business, and be kind.
Yeah, guys, be healthy and be good people.
And don't do
alright?
drugs, man.
Cheers. All right then.
Salute.